So I went ahead and I placed this in the world. I've actually found a nice place I really like. So it's in a boreal forest with a little bit of mountains right over here, right next to a major road for transportation speed. Not too close to anyone, but also not too far away from anyone either. I thought that was going to be a really good fit for it. We're playing on the middleist difficulty, and we got 3 people who are about to name. If you haven't done it already, make sure to hashtag name in the chat so that you can be entered into a draw to have yourself named in the game. Pants! Wow, start with flak pants? And the vest and the helmet? I don't think that used to be the case. We're going to go ahead and unforbid all of our items everywhere. The hashtag names are coming in, so we're just going to give it another second to do that. Landscape-wise, like, we don't have anything big enough to have, like, an entire house inside of the mountain or anything. Although we could have a few rooms over here that wouldn't be bad. I think mostly what it means is we're in a good position to sort of wall here and here, and then we've got like a bit of an enclosed area this way, which is going to be nice. Something like that. I think that's from 1.0. All right, so it's been the case for a while. The problem is with playing a game for so long and through so many betas, you get confused as to like what's been in the whole time and what hasn't been. All right, I'm going to go and yank some names out of Moobot, which apparently I closed that tab at some point, so let me go and reopen that. Giveaways. What did I click on? Manage, right? Yeah, there you go. Draw entrance. We got KR Jax, first of all. It's one of our resubs today. Just gonna pick from left to right over here. Wait, where do we rename you? From the bio screen. Boop. KR Jax, right? Bam. Welcome to the group. Next person up here, and we'll look at your stats in a second, is C. Francisco. C. Francisco. I felt like I made a typo. I was like, better move the mouse so I can see things. And finally, do we have 3 girls? I didn't even realize that. Da, da, da. And then last, but certainly not least, we've got Kendrick. Kendrick. All right, let's take a look at their stats here. I had just re-rolled so that we had no one with any big health injuries. We got a few people with, or one person, I guess, with kind of a scar, but that's it. Someone can't do something. I think Kendrick can't firefight. If we go over here. Oh no, KR Jax can't firefight, and Kendrick can't hunt. I think Kendrick might be incapable of violence, actually. So that'll be a whole thing. But yeah, okay, if we look at KR Jax over here, not terribly good at shooting, but has a decent amount of melee, I guess, you know, from being a medical assistant, you know, where to, like, slice people. I guess that might be the idea. So you have passion for melee, which is interesting, and a little smattering for construction, mining, cooking, and double passion for medical. You are trigger happy, so I guess you do like shooting, you're just not very good at it. Masochist, and pretty, but you can't firefight, which probably comes from being, oh, the medical assistant. I wonder why, oh, because you have horrific burns. Lifelong fear of fire. All right, I get it. That makes sense. It's pretty legitimate. Next, C. Francisco, an industrial orphan and a drifter. Not incapable of anything. You are staggeringly ugly, but tough. So there you go. You do have passion for shooting, which is nice. Construction, mining, cooking. I think you might be the only one with passion for cooking. You also have a burning passion for crafting, which is kind of spiffy-doo. And then Kendrick over here, war refugee and a machine collector. Obsessed with old machines and arcane piece of technology. You're basically Entrapta from Shir's Princesses of Power. You are incapable of violence, you have a great memory, you are pretty. So yeah, you can't fight, which is going to be a little difficult early on. A little bit of passion for mining, burning passion for crafting. You're also passionate for intellectual, and you've got skill in it, which is going to be really nice for us, I would say. We got the choo-choo hype train going on. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Oh, and what is our critter? We got a kitty cat! Assassin! They did make it finally so we can rename the cats. There you go. The pets, which is something that we're missing for a long time. They need another name. Duke of Earl. I think that's a great name for a cat. It's the Duke. The Duke of Earl. Duke of Earl. Duke of Earl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some ranching. That would be very, very nice if we could do that. Yeah, it is a really good cat name. Okay, so we need to get some buildings going up right away. so that we can get our people sleeping indoors, so we can get our storage or stockpile indoors. That'll be really nice. Some planting would be nice as well. Now, if we take a look at the terrain quality map, this area over here with all these trees is super fertile. So I propose what we do is we chop down these trees so that we can use it as construction material and then plant in that area right away. Now, we really will want to follow these green contours because the yellow area is lower fertility. All the light green is fine, it's 100%, but it's 140 over here, but only 70% there. There's another big batch of super fertile way down here, which might be a little tricky. Give C. Francisco all the good gear. Well, we're definitely going to give you the better gun, that's for sure, or give her the better gun. Now, the question becomes KR Jax over here, who's got decent melee skill and it's got passion for it. Do we give them a melee weapon, or they are trigger happy? We could give them the pistol. I'd rather have 2 people with range, probably. And yeah, we could repair the damage building. That's something else to consider as well. Because right over here, now there's not much. The last time we did a playthrough, we got a double whiskey and chocolate here. The last time we did a playthrough, we actually did take over some buildings and really use them as the basis for our base. Basis for our base, yeah. But there's not much there. And it's the only, there's a little more construction over here that actually might be somewhat more substantial. It could be a danger zone. We don't know. But yeah, I don't think there's enough here to really repair necessarily. We might keep these tables around though, which is very handy, and repurpose these sarcophagi as well. So we'll see that. Well, I was going to do a heavily modded 1.2 run that was going to be all melee. It was going to be a tribal melee run. Which might still be coming, depending on how long it takes 1.3 to shake out. We'll see. The whiskey and chocolate double contributions. First, we got Def Jams. Thank you very much, Def Jams. First time catching your stream in a while. Love everything you do on YouTube. Watching your Stellaris playthrough now, and you inspired me to start my own game. Have you ever played the Star Trek New Civilizations mod? I'd love to see you play as Ferengi. Do you mean Star Trek New Horizons? The mod for Stellaris? In which case, yes, we have played it on stream. Found it a little buggy still at the time. Do intend to revisit it, but we ran into some bugginess problems as the Cardassians that made the game kind of unplayable. Some of the races might be in better shape than others. I don't know. Maybe we'll revisit it well, I definitely do plan on revisiting New Horizons, if that's what you're talking about, at some point. And Ferengi might be a lot of fun, you're right. And then no one here, thank you as well. 3 years as a Quill subscriber, great times, but good thing there isn't a Fountain Pen 19 out there as an upgrade. That would be a funny username. Have you played any Wasteland games? I've dabbled in it. I haven't gotten a lot of hours in there, unfortunately. But it is really, really, really quite good, the Wasteland games. It's whiskey and chocolate. All right, I think I still like the idea of chopping down these trees. So let's go and chop this down, and then we're going to start a little plantation over here. It'll be odd shaped. It won't be square, but that'll work out well. Hey, Cabana. Can you turn on visible pet names? Oh, yeah. That would just be in the options, right? Show animal names. Tame. Oh, I guess, you know what? Yeah, I guess this is just the ones that I have renamed to show. Yeah, that seems good. There. The duck is over here. Excellent. You know, we could actually get a pet duck and call him the Duck of Earl. Everyone's got some plant cut, which is good. So everyone should go and chop these trees. Now, I'm wondering, KR Jax, because you're going to have to be a little closer to fire. I'm actually wondering if I get you with the armored gear on. Maybe we split it. We give you that, and then Francisco will give you the flak pants. How long does it take to equip? There we go. That was slow. Oh, Kerjax. That's how you pronounce it. Kerjax. All right. Thank you. And I'm going to clear the forest so they can change clothes whenever they want. Baloney Slapper! Thank you for the bits! Make that lazy cat work. Yeah, I don't think cats can be trained to do anything. They just do their own thing. Kitty cats. See, a naturally defended base on the right? Well, I don't know where you mean. The random zoom in is kind of odd. Like, over here, I don't think we want to be the map edge. Plus, the water is not particularly buildable. I feel like we're just going to put a little wall in here, and then probably expand the wall to this area later on. Cats do their job, they hunt vermin. They do catch rats around the base sometimes, so that's cool. Meow! Well, this chopping is going to take a while here. Vanilla expanded mod set has the largest cats work as haulers. Oh, cool! So if you, like, get a pet like cougar or something? Animal flap. Doorway hung with thick, overlapping strips of fabric or leather allows animals to pass while insulating the temperature. Animal flaps are commonly used as barn doors to give pen to animals a sheltered place to sleep. Very cool. The plan is wooden walls. Can I build? No, I was gonna say I can't build on the marshy terrain. I can do something like that. Actually, maybe I guess I'll probably do something like that. Something like this. And like this. Usually I start by building a building, but I kind of feel like getting the walls going right away. Maybe that's goofy. I'm not sure. Do that and that. And who's on construction duty? We got 2 people with some amount of passion for construction, so Kendrick's going to have to keep chopping. I think that's going to be okay. No, regular cat. Oh, the Maine Coons can be haulers. Oh! I mean, Maine Coons are huge. They are, like, monstrously big domestic cats. They're really cute, too, though. I think they're extremely cuddly. Have a mod that lets animals participate in colonist recreation. In colonies, Abyssinian cat plays fetch. Oh man, that's awesome. That's really cool. I haven't seen those before. Maybe I'll have to go looking for those when I go for my heavily modded run. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to get these walls up. I probably should have started just getting a house up, right? Probably. Well, Farazan, this is probably going to be a throwaway game because it's A, not stable, and B, the expansion isn't out. So most likely, we're just going to like play around here, see some of the new features early on in action. I mean, I'm just really hyped for it, and I think everyone else is as well. And yeah, the developers have been in contact with the mod creators already, to try to get all the mods updated as quickly as possible. It's going to be, I think it's going to be very, very good. Very quickly, we're going to get a lot of our favorite mods ready to go. Hunting gives not so much meat as before. Yeah, because, like, damaged animals don't give as much stuff. So hunting, well, okay, base meat has been increased, but now damaged creatures give less. So hunting, depending on exactly how it goes, may or may not be about the same. Might be a little bit less. But domesticated animals are going to be a lot better. And there's just more support for it, like fencing and things like that, which is going to be really good. I'm very pumped for this. Okay, I guess we can bring the speed up a little. I don't want to go too fast early on. Yeah, I really shouldn't have started with the outer walls, but at the same time, it's going to feel kind of good to get them going. Isn't it missing a body part? I thought it was just damage. Maybe it is missing body parts. It wasn't. I may not have been entirely clear. I don't remember. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to build some buildings sort of up against the wall here. Damage might affect the leather drop, which would make sense. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe damage affects the leather and then missing body parts affects the meat. Where are my peeps at? What are you doing? Oh, you're cloud watching. Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's the time for it. Yeah, that's true. They can start sowing now, because they're also going to chop the trees down at the same time. Wait. Whoa! Why is the fertility dropping when we chop the trees? Trees add moisture now? It's whiskey and chocolate! But, I mean, it's not in a radius. Like, this tree here isn't giving moisture there. It was always like that? I don't usually look at the soil quality, like, ahead of time. Rich soil. Soil. Yeah, no, we're going from rich soil to soil. Or was this place always just the base fertility? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe this part was never super rich. Okay, that might be the case. I thought the whole patch was, hey, MJ! Speaking of domesticated animals, if you set up a poultry farm, you could turn your colonists into chicken tenders. It was definitely rich. I mean, I thought so. Chicken tenders. So anyway, we will set up the growing zone. Now, I could have more than one growing zone over here, which might not be a bad idea. I mean, we're going to want a fair amount of food crops. You know what? No, I'm going to make this whole thing a food crop. A singular food crop. I think I'm going to be fine with that. And we could do the classic and grow potatoes, but if I recall correctly, I think corn is more affected by fertility. Fertility sensitivity 100%. Potato is only 40%. Rice, 100%. Rice will give us our first harvest as quickly as possible. Corn needs less work overall. We've got a few meals. I don't know. Yeah, potatoes best for bad soil because it doesn't give a shit. This is good soil, so we want to grow one of those too. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make this corn, and I'll make a tiny little patch of rice over here. Right there. So that we can get a harvest a little faster while we wait for our corn to kick in. I like that. Yeah, cotton man. Well, we don't have much in the way of planting skill, actually. So I don't even know, like... I guess I'll do this. I think 3 is the highest. No, 2 is the highest growing skill we've got. So it's really, really, really bad. So I don't think we can grow medicine. I don't even know if we can grow cotton right now. I don't remember if cotton has a skill requirement. Come on. Heal root. Where's the cotton? Oh, right there. So cotton doesn't have a skill requirement, but I think we'll still wait. Rice in green areas until food is stable, then switch to corn after a year or so. Dead in yellow soil. Well, I mean, I'm just going to try to avoid yellow soil entirely. But I'm happy with this, because we'll get a quick... I think this will be okay. We'll get a quick rice harvest. That'll hopefully kick in just when we sort of run out of, like, berries and survival meals. And then hopefully the corn will kick in after that. Yeah, we'll keep checking the fertility map. Okay, this must have never been rich soil. Maybe we all got confused. I never set up my sleep spots, but, you know, I'm bad at this. We are going to do this. Then they'll sleep as long as they need to. I just happened to cut the trees in regular soil. Yeah, it may have just been coincidence the order they started things in. Can always check the VOD later, yeah. Maybe it is, maybe it is. If in that case, you know, we could report it as potentially a bug, because it's hard to imagine that's, you know, working as intended, but who knows? Here, I'm going to get everyone to wake up now. I know they're not fully rested, but it's not like they're getting great rest right now anyway. I thought you said can't grow weeds without a 4, but you said can't grow weed. You mean smoke leaf. Yeah, alright, weird. In real life, I think weed's, like, kind of hard to grow, right? I think that needs a lot of babysitting. Or maybe it's just because most time people were having to grow it, like, secretly inside under, like, the, you know, hydroponics and UV lights and all that shit. For all I know, it grows like a weed outside. Or maybe it's the sort of thing where it will just grow just fine, but it won't be, like, good enough quality. What's this? Oh, I guess that's dirt. I was like, it's not cold. It's not. We're not seeing their breath. What's with the clouds? But I guess they're just kicking up dirt. I think people try to get the best yield. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I wouldn't know. Not really involved in that kind of culture, but I feel like someone in chat's gonna know. Someone in chat always knows everything, so. Alright, these plantings gonna go, but yeah, then we do have to get our housing up. So, my plan here, now I don't have the mod for, like, reasonable bedroom sizes or anything like that. So people do want fairly large bedrooms to be happy. Now, it's pretty early, we may not have to worry. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I'll go ahead and give them sort of proper bedrooms. We can maybe set them up for, like, 5 by 5. We could even do 4x4. 4x4 is a little awkward if we want a double bed and then furniture later on. No, 6x6 makes them really happy. The question I'm just trying to think is, do I want to dedicate that much space to it right now? And you know what? Maybe. Maybe we just go ahead and make the 6x6 bedrooms. Like, immediately. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. I fucked it up over here because I counted that wrong. Yep. Goes there. I mean, it doesn't actually use that much more material, I suppose. I'm gonna do something like this. Make one of the bedrooms odd-shaped. How big is this? That's including the walls. So it's really 15. I mean, you can't divide by 3 because of the internal walls and things like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll go 6x4 right now. Makes them all even. So it's not going to be like the most spacious bedrooms, but it should have a pretty good vibe. I think. I like what they get, yeah. I do have to get an actual stockpile soon. Maybe I'll get a storage over here. Then I can build another room for like workshops and things next to it. I think I like that idea. This is going to be very big for this stage in the game. Stockpile zone over here. I like the odd shape one. Yeah, well, I mean, we could still do an odd shape one here when we get more people, or we could just do a little digging. We've got metal over here. Need some floors soon. We'll probably, yeah, they're already asleep. I was going to say, we'll need some sleep spots probably before anything else. Is that under furniture? Yeah. I don't think they'll use it because it's not indoors yet, so it's not going to matter where they sleep. Sorry we weren't able to make your bedroom as big as we wanted. We had to make things symmetrical and or even. Yeah, man! Because aesthetics! Oh, and a cat bed, yeah. Oh, no, we have wood for bed. I was just putting these down so that they would have a sleep spot. So that if I was hoping the bedrooms would be enclosed, and they would at least get the benefit of having slept in a bedroom as opposed to sleeping outdoors. Of course we're going to put a bed down. I probably will finish the stockpile wall first, though. Can you meet the kitty, the noble? Maybe we go, like, no nobles this time. We, like, just join the tribes. We do that. There we go. Plant the rice. Roof these rooms. Oh! Like the blue border thing right away. To show that these are a room. Oh, and then it went away. That... As sovereign ruler of the Rimworld, the cat needs the most luxurious bedroom. So, does the cat bond it to anyone right now? No. No master. I don't know. Does the cat ever bond to anyone? Because they like... The bond is like the master, right? Like, if we be in the filter? Well, I guess you can assign it to anyone, and then it shows you a bond next one. The cat might be able to bond to someone regardless. I don't know. We're going to build regular beds first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build them back here, because when we can build the fancy bed over here later or something, I don't know. All animals can bond. Okay. Yeah, we've got to cut these trees down so we can roof this area. The metal really doesn't have to be stored inside. None of that except plant matter, maybe. And wood, because I think wood will decay if it's outside. But we can just store the metal type stuff outdoors. You bond to the cat, not the other way around. I always like the Dwarf Fortress solution, right? In Dwarf Fortress, dwarves can adopt animals, but they can't adopt cats. Instead, cats adopt dwarves. You can tell the developers of the game, like, have cats. And love cats and understand cats. I like the cozy Rimworld music, yeah. All right, so at least they'll have beds tonight. And yes, cat bed. So I was trying to say, maybe we'll put a cat bed in every room so that the cat can choose where it's going to